I would like to just give you guys a couple of my favorite plays for this college football Saturday. I absolutely am so excited. We're so bad. College football. Oh my God. It is 55 degrees out. It is fall, and we are ready to go. We are locked in. So let me give you these picks. First of all, first and foremost, you see what's on the shirt. You might have thought that this is a homer pick. It might be for you guys, but for me, I look at the facts. I'm a realistic Michigan fan, and I love the matchup of the defense versus the offense. I think the defense is absolutely elite. I think that this offense for Texas is better or worse than Washington's offense for last year that Michigan led only gave up 17 points to. 17 points. So you're telling me Michigan has to score 20 points to win this game, and if they score 14, they're going to cover the spread? 100%. Give me Michigan +7. I really like that pick. Give me Syracuse +3 at home against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is uber overrated for their win against Florida State. I hate to say it, I love Georgia Tech. They're my dynasty for college football. They have a very good roster, but it's tough to go on the road. Your first road game, true road game, and this Syracuse team has a very good D-line, has a very good Common Core is very solid. I very much like the Syracuse pick. So if you want to ride Syracuse, I think that's a great play. Tulane +8.5 at home versus Kansas State. Kansas State is a little overrated in my opinion. Everyone picks them to win the Big 12. I don't necessarily see it. I don't really like Avery Johnson. So Tulane is a dark horse every year. Very good squad. Could win the American again this year and could be the group of 5 team that's in the playoffs. So this is a playoff level team, and I think that this is pretty much a game of teams that will end the year ranked between 16 and 25. So I really like Tulane to keep it close. I like Appalachian State +17.5 against Clemson. Clemson cannot score. They are not a vintage Clemson team. I don't like Clemson at all. People might think they're going to bounce back because, they played Georgia. I don't see that. I don't like Clemson. I'm continuing to stay down on Clemson until they actually show me something. Kate Klubnik is a bot. Next play, last play, Colorado +6.5. Very shaky about it. I don't put a lot of stock into this one. I don't even know if I'm going to do it. If I have a good day in the opening rounds, I may bet on it. But if I may stay away as well. But I just do like the matchups of Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn. I don't think that they have corners on Nebraska that will be able to guard those two. So I think the game will stay close, even if it's a backdoor cover. I really like what Colorado has. And, last play. I do like this pick. I like Iowa. Iowa, money line. Cade looked a little better than expected last week. So I very much so think that he will have a solid game. Their defense will be amazing. They're playing at home. They don't lose at home. Iowa in close games. I just saw a stat. They have 1 win out of the last 10 games and 1-score games when they're on the road. So they don't close out road games very well. Those are the games. I try to keep the card small. It's not one of those electric weekends where there's a game. Oh, I also like Tennessee -6.5 alted in a parlay. I think that the number is way too overinflated now. I'm not betting it at 9, but I will bet it in a parlay, and I'll drop down the number in order to be able to get it at a good number, and I'll put it in a parlay because I'm a big parlay better. So I love living on the 6 picks. Richie, what's good? Bang, that's right. That's what it's gonna do later. These picks are about to smack. Let me know if you want an analysis on any of the other games. I am versed. There's a lot of big spreads. I like to stay away from big spreads. I think big spreads are funky. And college football is back, and we are ready to go. I'm so excited. There's nothing like it. I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be live from Haynes Social for the Lions postgame coverage and the launch party. I may also pull up to the pregame show. I don't know yet. I got to figure that out. But I'm super excited to be back with you all tomorrow. Yo, let's go. What up, Nick? Yes, I am back giving you the college football picks, the plays. If you are prop better, I'll throw in a couple prop bets as well. If you like, Travis, I don't know what the odds are. Travis Hunter to score a touchdown, Jimmy Horn Jr. to score a touchdown, both. Jimmy Horn is one of the fastest receivers in college football. I don't think that Big Ten defenders are ready for that. he is absolutely electric. So in the Colorado game, I might stick to props. I might just stick with some touchdown scores. I very much so like how electric Colorado's offense is. The lines also look better. The lines look a little better. I'm not going to say that it's uber improved and it's much better, but I do think that they are very solid. They were able to stick up to that North Dakota State run offense more than I expected. So I am a little higher on Colorado. I still don't know if they hit the 5.5 win total. They got a really tough schedule, but Michigan State, Maryland. That game, I have no idea. Like, I'm not high on Maryland. I think Maryland's not great. So I think that line is overinflated because Michigan played bad. Michigan State played bad. I think Michigan State has more in the tank than they showed. But we're just going to have to see. I really, that's why I stayed away from that game. I usually am big on betting against Michigan State. I have been the last couple of years. But I just don't think that this is the time when I don't know exactly what's going to be with the teams. Also, the Terps do have one of the best flags that I've ever seen. The flag helmet is one of the best helmets in college football. You can't change my mind on that. No doubt. Sky Shouter 2, that was still too early. Yeah, it is a little too early still to figure out. Thank you all for being here as well. It helps us out so much if you just drop a like and drop a sub. I appreciate all you being here in chat and chilling. Nick, that's sick. Nick, all right, shout out to Nick. Nick has a bite helmet. Oh, you're an SEC fan? All right. Well, let me hit you with some SEC. Arkansas going to Oklahoma State. Very intriguing matchup. Arkansas, I haven't seen enough on tape for them. I think that they had a ton of transfers. I really like KJ Jefferson, so I'm high on UCF this year, actually. But I think that I don't like Oklahoma State either. Oklahoma State has one of the worst offensives I have ever laid my eyes on. Alan Bowman cannot complete a forward pass 15 yards down the field. Ollie Gordon carries them. So they're limited. They have a very cement ceiling above them on what they can do for this season. Arkansas, I like their quarterback a little bit. They always have good offensive line play. That's what they're known for. Yeah, boom. All right, perfect. I'm hitting the mark then. It's great to have you here, Sky Shadow. I appreciate you. And what are some? I'll talk about some SEC ball for a second because I really think that, I don't know, Alabama seems overrated to me. And I hate to say that because they do still have Jalen Milroe, and Jalen Milroe can single-handedly win games. But there's something about their weapons, their big games, or their offensive linemen. I don't think they have it all this year. I think they lost a lot in the portal. I do like Kalen DeBoer. I think he's going to help out Jalen Milroe a lot. I just don't like his intermediate and short passing. So, and speaking of big games, it's put up or shut up. Yeah, Michigan, Texas. I mean, that's an SEC game as well. You kind of forget that with all this conference realignment. It's not necessarily the most easy thing because you want to go back to your old school football brain. And I'm saying that, and I'm super young. I can't even imagine over the years of conference realignment other than this year's conference realignment. But Texas is going to, I agree, Sky Shard. I'm not saying, but I'm saying that on the level of them winning a national championship. Like, that is what I expect when I'm talking about Alabama football. I'm expecting a team that's going to compete for the national title. I don't know if they are a top 6 team in the country. Right now, and you might say that this is off base, and I know why, because I really am high on Miami. I've been high on Miami. I picked them to win the ACC. I have them above Alabama right now because I feel like their skill positions, their offensive line, and their D-line are all better. And yeah, they have a ton of talent, but Miami has older dudes. They've been recruiting on an elite level for years, and so I very much think that Miami will be there at the end. But yeah, there is a lot to prove. There's a lot of time left in the season. You can't make these judgments yet, but that's why you make predictions so that you can watch the games and reevaluate, and then come back with new predictions and with new information. When new information presents itself, you can change your opinion, and that's what I will do if Alabama can show me that they have the skill position players to truly compete for a national title. Because right now, to me, it's Georgia above the rest. There's Georgia, and then there's no one else. So I'm going to continue to stay high on Georgia. I think Georgia is unbelievable. They proved it. They played Clemson and absolutely ran their doors off. I don't have any high feelings about Clemson, but I do know that Georgia team is unreal. If you can do that to a Power 5 school that has conference championship level expectations, and you can just roundhouse them, then yeah, you're a good team. And I really like Georgia, and I really think that they're going to have a very solid season. We are an hour till game time. See, I'm glad we agree on that, Sky Shouter, because it is truly intriguing on how the way that the SEC has flipped around. And you're also seeing some schools like Florida was good, 10 years ago. Now, Missouri's good. Tennessee went downhill, but now they're back. And this landscape of college football and it being in this ever-changing state is also a good thing, because you get to see these teams rise and have these magical seasons and these magical years where they, like Washington, where they make the national title game. And Washington may never get back to a national title game. And that's why the ever-changing dynamic of college football is so interesting, and why it will never be boring to me. And that's why I love college football. And it's just amazing. So, but thank you all for tuning in. Those are the picks. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy all the football. The football will be great. Maybe I'll be posting some reactions. Maybe I'll be doing something. I mean, I love doing this, so I'll keep you guys involved. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the football, and I will catch you later. Peace.